Hello! And today, I want to do the first ever episode of SWF Unboxing, or it's already opened a little bit, but I'll get to that. So, I found this guy on Instagram, Tiny Implements of Death. I recommend you go check it out. His @ should be on the screen right now, if I remember. But, he makes deathmatch wrestling accessories for wrestling figures, and I thought it was really cool. And I've been following the guy for a while, and I saw that he had a website that he sells some of these accessories. And so I got one of them. Here, that's what this package is, so yeah. And I got it, like, maybe yesterday I got it, so I was waiting to open it so I can make a video on it, and I'm going to do that right now, so let's get straight into this. So, what I got is the Ultraviolet Starter Pack, which you'll see what's in it. I thought this was really cool. A whole set of stuff. Let me move this forward so you don't see this rope bouncing here. But, got the package here. I already opened it to make sure it is what it is, and it is. So, yeah. And I got my Nick Gage custom figure here so I can show size with stuff. So, I'm going to open it right now. Slide that out of there. Get this out of here. And there. And there's the package there. You can kind of see what's in there. I'm going to open it now. Slide this out. There's that. And there's this pin in here. So that's really cool. Might put this. See there? Yeah. Might put that on my coat or something. Maybe it'll go on a crowd sign. I don't know. But that's really cool. But this little baggie of the weapons. There's a light tube, cheese grater, staple gun, pizza cutter. I'll show them all off a little bit closer. So I'm going to quickly open this right now. Okay, so everything's open. I'm going to show them off here. Got some figures to show scale. I felt I should have current SWF Extreme Champion Kevin Owens and his challenger Nick Gage over here laying. But the first one is this light tube. I don't know if you can see that fully on camera. There, the camera should focus, but it looks like a full light tube, but it pops apart in the middle. So that's really cool to see. So it looks like it's actual shattered light tube bit. So the figures over here, if I just grab him, like the figures can hold it. And, like, it fits perfectly in the figure's hands, too. Like, look at that. Kevin Owens looks like he's actually now just holding a full-on broken light tube. Look at how good that looks. He just busted that over Nick Gage's head. Perfecto. And because it's, like, sharp right there, and it looks like he's stabbing someone or stabbing himself with it. Because of how detailed these are, they are, I guess, very fragile, so I'm not going to mess around with them too much, but that looks really cool. I really like how the light tube looks. So that's really cool. Like, there's not many light tube accessories for figures in general. I think the most is Legends of Lucha Libre, which I do have that piece. I think mine broke. Or, like, part of, like, the little knob end on it, but this is really cool to have. As you know in the pick fed, if you watch it, I do use my own light tubes, but I might use this just because I have it. That's really cool. But a broken light tube that can pop together would be a non-broken light tube is really cool. This next one is something that I think is just a benefit because I already have been using a pizza cutter. But the set comes with a pizza cutter, as you can see right here. Let me look at that. That's really cool. Like, that looks like pizza cutter. I guess this wheel, the blade wheel actually spins. Like, there's actually, and feel that there. But, like, so Nick Gage here can have a pizza cutter if I fit it in his hand. And there you can see Nick Gage holding the pizza cutter. It looks really good in his hand. Like, that looks like he's actually holding a pizza cutter. And over here, slice up Kevin Owens' head with it. And the blade actually spins. I don't know if I'll use that at all for any benefit, but that's really cool. I've been using, like, a pizza cutter that came from a Barbie set. like a Barbie pizza oven set, and I've been sticking that in his hand when he uses the pizza cutter and the pick fed, and now I got this one that's really cool. Like that, these two things aren't what I was getting this set for. Like this, as I said, this is like the ultraviolet starter pack. And it's like 4 things, and it's really cool. But these are the 2 things, like light tube. Oh, I've used light tubes before. Pizza cutter, I've already had pizza cutter. These other 2 things are what really made me want this set. And the first one, really cool, is a cheese grater. And like that actually looks like an actual cheese grater right there. If the camera wants to focus, you got all the different types of grating surfaces, including the... That's, like, this looks like a pizza cutter, and, like, it fits in the figure's hands really well. Like, boom. And, like, Kevin Owens now just holding a cheese grater, so you can slice up someone's face with that. Like, that looks really good. And, like, these are 2, like, this cheese grater or something. Like, look at the inside. It's even hollow, too. Like, cheese graters and accessory, I was like, how am I going to make one of those myself? And, like, I don't have to. I found this guy who sells this. And this is insane. This is an actual thing for figures. It's crazy. But that one's really cool. I really like that. So, like, this is part of the reason I just really wanted this set. So let me pull that out of his hand so I can show off the next one. Oh, and pop that out of there. Set it there. Him. Now this other thing is another one that I've really been wanting to figure out how to make something like this, and I don't have to. And it is a staple gun. If the camera would focus, come on camera. There, look at that. Come on camera, you can focus, I know. Alright, I'll stick it in Kevin Owens' hand and you can see, but like this is really cool. So there, I got it in his hand, and like this looks amazing. It looks like he's actually stapling Nick Gage's head. So that's really cool. Like I really like how this looks. Like that's staple gun right there. Like I've been wanting to figure out how to use a staple gun in the pick fed for a while, and I just couldn't think of anything. Like I've seen people use something like staple guns before, but never looked like a staple gun. But like this looks like a staple gun because it is. Like, it's just a tiny staple gun, and it looks exactly like one. That's really cool to have this now. Like, all these accessories are really cool. Oh, it's hanging out over there. You can see them all. Look at, hanging out over there with this belt. Let me move that. But the cheese grater, the staple gun, the pizza cutter, and the light tube. Really cool. I'm very happy to get this. And like this is only some of the stuff this guy sells. Like he has a website. As I said, this was the ultraviolet starter pack. Also came with this button or pin, whatever you want to call it. So that's really cool. So I'm very happy to have that. Let me zoom this back out here. So all this stuff will probably make its appearance soon in the pick fed, probably when these 2 have their rematch in a steel cage for the Extreme Championship. These weapons will probably and most likely make an appearance in that. So yeah. And with that, this video is over.